Hi guys, this is Tanger2B, and Morgoth told me to do this. I don't want to do it. I have him in a Skype call in my right ear only, but so he might like yell at me. But I'm gonna make a commentary. Um, Morgoth, please stop talking. I can't make a thing if you're gonna shut up. Okay, so here you can see he's it's an inbound run, but he doesn't want to go out of bounds, so he's gonna not even do the inbound route. So but it's okay because the timer isn't even started. Um, Actually, speedruns they don't do anything. The timer doesn't start until the intended solution begins. Um, so that's why the timer's gonna turn on and off a couple times. Here you can see him waiting. He can wait as long as he wants. He doesn't have to do the physics deformation because he doesn't have a timer. Right now he's configuring the timer, which is why he's not doing anything. Now that he's opened the portal, he's going to begin the timer and mess up on the first segment. Here he's going to ABA. Oh wait, no he isn't. Never mind. He's gonna jump into the elevator. And as you can see, the 10-second segment has turned into about 18 seconds. Well, no, I mean like it should be a minute, but whatever. Here, he's going to, I'm surprised that he has the timer going right now, to be honest. But it's okay, because this part you're actually not supposed to do anything. Unfortunately, he does end up not... Wait a second, what the fuck is up with that timer? It goes to 0.3, and then it flips to the next second. I have a feeling like this isn't the correct time. Here he's going to take his sweet fucking time for some reason. Oh wait, no, I just haven't played the game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here he's gonna look around. He's gonna reshoot that portal. That's important. And then he's gonna ABH right out of the portal, and he's gonna go right into the elevator and not even worry about the turrets. Just watch. Oh, okay. Um, he AFH'd. But he turned on the slow motion so that people didn't get confused, because he was confused himself when he first played the game. You'll see later in the run he doesn't really understand how the portals work, so he'll just walk. Here, that I he now he's gonna jump through. He's going to take his sweet ass time. Um, you know what? I love blind playthroughs, which is why I'm doing a commentary of this. Okay, honestly, what the fuck is he doing now? He has to take his sweet fucking time, like segmenting. Like you'd think that he just wrapped the run and like edited out the console, because he's taking the time to like fucking type the shit in. Either way, he's in the elevator and he's on world record pace at 2 minutes 20 seconds. That's about what Morgoth had in his run, except Morgoth had the timer on the whole time. Here he's gonna ABH almost, and then just kind of give up. And then he's gonna do intended strats. He's even going to flip his view and take the extra 2 seconds so that he can plus forward out of the portal. Strafe keys are not important to speedrunners, guys. I like how sometimes he does like a really fast flick, like he's actually speedrunning, but then he takes that 2 seconds to not even line it up, he just looks at it. Like, who needs to line shit up? Here, right now he's at 3:10 on the timer, 4:32 on the thing. Here he skillfully kept the timer going during the loading screen, and then created a segment while he was in the elevator. About now you're gonna see a very good strafe done. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that was a strafe. He plus left it all the way off the edge. and a very skillful accelerated forward walking into the elevator. Right now, the timer says about 4 minutes, but I'm pretty sure that's just a broken timer. He's at about 2 minutes. Again, segmenting while he's already in the elevator. Um, he's you know what? Speedruns aren't even like about glitches or cheats. They're about doing it intended as fast as possible. And if that's what it is, then this guy is pretty much the best speedrunner. Here he's going to suck a fucking dick. That's what he's gonna do. And there we go. Plus forward, plus jump. Fast. Okay. Like legit, that timer's starting to fuck with me. Has anyone said anything about that in the comments? Wait, I need to see the segment. Yep. There's the segment while he's still in the elevator. Okay, this is the part where he grabs the cube and he throws it right onto the button. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that might have been the good speedrun. Yeah, he just walks on over and puts it on. Sometimes you have to, you gotta give a little to get a little, you know? You give a little bit of consistency in your segmented speedrun, and, then you lose just a couple minutes. Like, Morgoth, what time did you get on this? Yeah, 11 minutes, 30 minutes, not counting the times where he deletes the timer. I mean, that's fine. Here, he successfully AVHs. I'm almost sure that he used a script, because there's no way he can do something that skill-based. Kamir's sending me a message. Kamir says, hi. I'm blocking him. Still keeping the timer during the loading screen, and then segmenting while he's still in the elevator. He's at about 6 minutes now. If he keeps dry humping the door, it'll open just a second or two sooner. That's a trigger that the people put in. Now he's going to take his sweet-ass time. He has to kill both of the turrets, because if he doesn't kill both of the turrets, they're gonna shoot him. There's no way to get by them. Now he's gonna wait, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds for this wall to come down so he can walk across. Momentum hasn't been introduced in the mod yet, and because this is blind, he's not too sure. Here, he was a little too slow lining up the shot, aka looking at the wall and staring at it for a couple seconds. So he's gonna have to wait another, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. So overall, he did very well. He hits the top of the door on that ABH. So instead of redoing the segment, it was such perfection. He kind of just has to deal with it, you know, because he's never gonna get that fast again. Now, right about now, you can see that he gets a guest appearance from Portal Speedrunning Champion NCLA HD. You're gonna see that he's going to cheat right now, and it's not gonna matter because it's still world record, because he owns the leaderboards. Here, he's going to do something even slower than the intended route by standing on top of the test chamber sign. And now he says it's out of bounds, but it's obvious that this is inbounds. Wait, no. I messed that up. He says it's inbounds, but it's obviously out of bounds because it's inbounds. But now he's in an elevator. He obviously just put in the map command to get there. He should have gone to World 5, if I remember correctly. Now, here, oh, he just walks through that stuff. I guess he probably cheated again. Very quickly, he's going to... Never mind. I guess you should disregard the first part. The part where I said very quickly. He's gonna peek a portal. He's going to... very skillful portal bump right there. Segment also. I'm sure that took him at least 0 tries, because he's very, very good. Um, I don't see why he had to go all the way to that end of the floor, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Uh, I could do this on my first try at least half as fast. Wait, twice as fast. And I wouldn't even need my to stop the timer like he did. And my timer would go up to a full minute or a full second, not like a third of a second. That's why Tanger2B is who you should subscribe to. Here, I found the route for this, the current fastest route, but he found the current not so fast. He found the current slowest route, so to speak. But it's okay because you know what rhymes with fun and fast and just skillful in general. I mean, something that rhymes with all three of them is going to be hard to get, but I'll tell you, the answer is intended. Intended is fast, skillful, and whatever the other one I said was. Um, Here he segments because he's got to get this as perfect as possible. Which is why he took so long to aim at that wall that he was already looking at. Here he has to just admire his blood before shooting. And then he has to remember where he has to shoot, actually. Dwamov took a combined, like, I want to say like 5 years or something, I don't know. It took a long time though. Yeah, 4 years. This guy, his run took at least like 10 years to make. But that was just because he did each segment once, and it's just a really long run. I mean, it took him at least like 8 hours to get through each level. And then after that, he was just too drained to try for a second segment, so he just edited the stuff. I've seen this map done in like at least, I don't know how long, but if you kill all the turrets, you're pretty much guaranteed a fast time. Like Chamber 16, you never see anyone kill the turret, or not kill the turrets. Because now he's gonna take his sweet fucking ass time to fucking kill each individual turret. They're always gonna segment in between each turret as well. I'm almost positive at this point that he did every segment first try. I'm pretty sure he just skipped a segment. He killed 2 turrets, and then he killed 1 turret, and then they're all dead. And then he does a very good scriptless wall climb. Could have done it with a turret earlier. He could have just kind of thrown it, better safe than sorry on your segmented speedrun. Don't want to have to reset. Okay, now here he's going to stop the timer right before the end of the second at 0.29. And he's going to just kind of look at the scenery because he hasn't really figured out how to do any glitches in the game. We saw him do that wall climb, but that was actually that was someone else's demo. So that was a clip from when they showed the route, and he said, "Wow, I'm just gonna put that in my run and pretend like it was a segment," and no one even noticed. I mean, yeah, it's just a bit better than he could have done, but I'm sure he could have, I don't know, stopped the timer or something. So it's impossible to get past this giant door here, so that's why he stopped the timer. Except if you can get past the door, in which case then you can. But I've never done it, except each time I try. So it's not the easiest thing. The easiest thing is probably turning on the timer, but we all have our strengths and weaknesses. He might have more, more Down syndrome-y way, but I mean, at least the mod is decent. He also made the mod, in case you guys didn't know. No, he didn't really make the mod. As you can see, his timer does have an hour mark on it after that 12 where we're at right now, because it is probably going to roll into the 2 or 3 hour mark. I mean, I'm almost positive that there could be an SS faster than this with the timer going the entire time, but I'm not gonna, argue. I mean, this is like 5 minutes he's wasting right here, but he's not really wasting it because the timer's off. I like his Portal gun, though. Portal 2 logo on a Portal 1 gun, and SystemError makes him sound like he's, like, autistic or something. Oh, Christ. Okay, Morgoth is telling me about a part of the run that I haven't seen yet. So I really wish he would kind of shut his mouth. So right now you're gonna see a very skillful, Down syndrome man, do the intended solution in his World Recce speedrun, like World Recce, some bacon for brekkie. So right here, you have to pay attention to this. This is kind of hard to understand. He's going to wait for the next cycle, so give him a few seconds, and then he's going to press the button and immediately shoot down. And at this point, I think he's about to segment. I don't see why he wouldn't. It'd be consistent with the rest of the run. Now, you can see that the platform is moving at a snail's pace. That's not just your eyes. He's actually playing the game on hard difficulty, which is why the person set the linear path to exactly 1 unit per second. Now, I tried to do that once, but I got leukemia, so I changed it. This man, however, decided that with his obvious autism and his very acute cancer, there's really no, consequences to, wasting some time in his life. I mean, he wasted like 2 hours of his life on that opening. I'm sorry, he didn't waste 2 hours of his life on the opening. He wasted like 18 seconds on the opening. Because, who needs that timer? They're just talking. There is no way out of that chamber. It's impossible. And if you don't believe me, look at the world record run. Okay, now here he's going to see, there he just used an ENT fire command to kill the fizzler because he didn't know how to solve the next chamber. And instead of finding a route or just kind of looking up a walkthrough, that seemed simpler. He's just gonna pretend like it's a glitch. You have to like look at a tile and like stand here and shoot here 5 times. Now here in the not so world record run done by shitty Morgoth with his shitty time of like 2.5 hours, they did a really, really fast pause glitch that gives you like money when you go through portals. But instead of doing that, he really just wanted to do the really fast way by going not so fast. Now he's okay, he did that. Right now he's gonna go ahead and press this button a couple times or some shit. He's gonna be careful not to take any fall damage, because that's the last thing he needs, is a messed up KD. He's got a very nice E-script right here, very quality. Like this commentary and everything else on the channel, youtube.com/Portal2Tenacious. Not very tenacious for Portal 2 though. I quit like a year ago. But I'm fucking obese. Now here he could be good or he could prove to us that intended always wins. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna opt for the latter. As in, he's going to stand at the top of a ladder and fall down and get some brain damage and then make a speed run. So in Pokemon, a ladder might like describe a tier, like the OU ladder, or wait, no, I'm thinking of like ranks of players. Either way, if you're good at Pokemon, your ladder ranking is going to be high. On the other hand, though, if you're bad at Portal, the ladder is going to be very high up on the roof, and you're going to fall down into a pile of like wood that you're going to be using for winter. And yeah, and guys, we're gonna butt you. So here he's going, he's gonna go all the way up the intended way, probably segment a couple times on the way up too. Um, as opposed to anything that requires, no, Morgoth, not skill, but effort. He's gonna waste probably a total of maybe 10, oh no, much more than 10 seconds, maybe like 30 seconds in the air in this part. Mostly because he doesn't really care about cycles, he'll just fall all the way to the bottom again. But it's okay, because now he can just go and solve this puzzle instead of cheating like all those other cheaters do. He's not a cheater, he does the game right, the way that the developers intended it to be. And for that reason, this is the world record. Here he's a more advanced forward Heracross bug fighting type, which resists the common rock, so stealth rocks aren't as big as a deal. Plus with Skill Link, he's able to pretty much do a lot of damage really easily, and he has a great moveset of multi-hit moves. Now here, he's going to give his portal gun away, which, I don't know, it wastes maybe 1 or 2 days. I believe in the current world record, I found a route that you could keep your gun, and, you could pretty much finish the game in about 2 seconds. But instead, he's gonna forget which way you're supposed to go, and then he's going to go right into the scripted sequence. Oh no, I was about to say I'm surprised he kept the timer going, but no, he stopped it. Kind of just when he felt like it, not when he hit the trigger, just like whenever the guy stopped clapping, that's when the timer has to stop. I'm sure like as soon as he gets a boner again, it's gonna start up again. So you need to watch out for when you see something on the screen, because that's gonna be his wingus. Uh, right now he's configuring his timer again. He's trying to see if he can get it to go anywhere past 0.30 seconds. It's about now that he gives up and realizes that this single segment run is going to need to continue without the timer. But of course by that he means it's going to use the timer half the time. But the other half of the time he's probably just going to turn it off because it's really unnecessary. You know, do you think that he like watched like the rendered thing and then just kind of put the timer on and stopped and started it when he wanted to and then said, "This is the time"? Here he's it looks like he's trying to circle jump, but he forgot to move his mouse. which which reminds me of a thing that Paroculus said once. And he said, it looks like they were gonna make his shirt a V-neck, but they forgot to. But then he deleted the video because we were bullying him. And I guess his friend told us we should stop. And there's a block button. What are you doing? Don't just stand there. Do a speedrun. Look at that. Mike sent him to show him the way because he doesn't know what this game does. Like, which way do I go? I better wait for him and wait behind him. The guy's like, System Error's thinking, wow, this guy is so slow, I'm so much faster, but this fucking like employee NPC bitch could finish the game faster than this nigga. Right about now is where the timer starts to get a little bit weird. You can notice that it only goes to 0.3 seconds. I'm pretty sure that hasn't been happening the whole time. Okay, you're saying I'm obsessed with it, but that's an actual problem. Unless, like, in Yugoslavia or whatever, like, seconds are measured in, like, up to 0.3 instead of 0.10. Timer's still going even though there's, like, a level load there. Right here, this world record run, I mean, the cheating world record run that Morgoth did, they still had the portal gun. They were here about, I want to say, 12 or 13 minutes ago. And, they just kind of went right into the GLaDOS chamber and shit and did some retarded ass motherfucker shit. And then they just put the core on and won. But, obviously that's cheating. So, SystemError here is going to climb the ladder, close the door. He has to be, he has to close the doors just in case someone walks in. And right here, he had to look over to his other monitor and look at the walkthrough of the game to see which way you're supposed to go. And here, I hope to God that he ABHs. Oh, fucking Christ, he did it. No, he hit the door, though. Okay, now here, it's gonna take over his camera, so I'm sure the timer's gonna stop. Yep, the timer stopped. Not when the cutscene started. It just kind of, you know, a little bit afterwards. He's probably making up for the lost time, like the lost time on the timer, when he did the intro. That was like what, 1 or 2 seconds. It might have been a minute or so. I don't quite remember, but it's okay because we don't want the timer to be going while he can't even do anything about it, except maybe not hit the trigger and finish the game. But the only way to do that is by cheating. Right here, you can see that he's on his other computer looking up how the story ends. He hasn't gotten to the end of the game yet, actually. See, if you had his voice commentary right now, you would hear him, like, speculating on what's gonna happen. It was on his live stream, actually. This was one run. I don't know why it looks like it's segmented. He might have just, like, quick loaded the game and he has a good computer. But it was really just, you know, blind playthrough, and he was having a lot of fun. And he's like, wow, I finished this game kind of fast. I mean, there were a couple times where I got lost, but if I upload it as a speedrun, I mean, who's gonna really think anything of it? And just to make myself look a little faster, let's cut like 0.7 seconds off of every second. It seems to be aware of its environment, unlike the speedrunner. Here's some music that the speedrunner put in because there was a bunch of weird ping sounds from his computer saying, hey, you're cheating. So he put some music over it so that you couldn't notice. I like the voice acting in this mod. Microsoft Sam must have got paid a whole lot for this. I know a boy named Sam. One time I made fun of him or something, and his comeback was, well, you have a big head. So I think I won. I've heard some pretty good stuff. Okay, now he has regained control, but the timer is still off. Because the door is still closed. So I'm sure as soon as the window breaks, the timer's gonna be back on. despite him having control. And, okay, it was about 5 or 6 seconds after he was inside of the GLaDOS chamber. Probably about 15 to 20 seconds after he regained control. But really, you have to give him credit where it's due. He's doing very good at completing the objective. Here he's going to practice his ABHing. That's the first time he's ever really done it on his own. He's always had to call in his brother to do it for him. See, now he's going to ABH away. Oh, wait. No, he can't seem to get the speed. I mean, I guess that's just another way of saying that the guy who ran this is slow. Cough, cough. I'm calling him retarded. But I'm also saying he's bad at speedrunning. And here he's gonna fly around. He's gonna try to run into this little shit, but hope he's gonna fuck him up like he's getting killed by a fucking inanimate object. Now right there you saw he did try to no-clip around, but the game has an anti-no-clip trigger, so if you even turn on SV cheats, you take a lot of damage, and he got really scared, so he just stopped. Like, video games scare him. He's afraid that they're haunted when they know he's cheating. Morgoth, just go away. I don't even like you that much. Go. Alaska. Pennsylvania, you wank. Yeah. Yes, I am school. School. For all the viewers right now, I just spent like the last 2 minutes listening to Morgoth's mom tell him it's time to get off. And now she wants to know about me, probably 'cause I'm such a fucking stud muffin. Here, he's, yes, I'm gonna finish the content. This guy, he turned on no clip again, so that he didn't get pushed around. And now Morgoth is gone, thank God. Oh wait, no, he's still here. Well now Morgoth is pretty much gone. So now I can actually talk about things about Morgoth. Because, you know, he wanted me to do this commentary, and his mom was just like, where does he live? Does he have school? You have school. Get off now. And I told him that I'm from Alaska, but he knows I'm from Pennsylvania. So he told her I was from New York. Microsoft Sam is going back to Windows 8. So this guy's Windows XP computer is going to have to run this game on its own. Wait, did he stop the timer again? Fucking wank. That commentary part sucked when I was talking to Morgoth, because you guys can't hear shit. Okay, well right about now the timer's going to restart, even though he could be doing a lot right now. I mean, you know, speedruns. They're so... I'm sitting on the toilet at the moment. Okay, now he has the ability to be going. Yeah, okay, the timer's back now. I'll be honest, that's about the fastest he's gone all game. Okay. There, you can see that he's plus forward, plus jumping again. It's a lot faster than ABHing because it's not as fast. It's 10:30 at night. Morgoth's gone. I really have no reason that I have to be doing this commentary, and without Morgoth to like check on me, I'm probably just gonna turn to, yeah, you know what, I am going to just talk about Pokemon. Um, pretty much every team, like OU team that I make, has a Ferrothorn because like his stats are great because he has a pretty good base stat total. But the stats that are there, instead of like giving him like 50 speed, which you're pretty much gonna get outsped by everything in the OU metagame, they just go ahead and cut his speed down to like 20 base speed. So then he can get more power into other things. So he has really great defenses. Like, I think it's his special defense that's higher. I can't quite remember, but you're looking at like base 200, 300 defense for both really easily. So he's got great defenses, plus his typing makes him only weak to 4 times fire and times 2 to fighting. Resistant to spore, stun spore, toxic. So he's got really good survivability. I mean, you could burn him, but I mean, that doesn't really matter too much. He's a physical attacker mainly, but he doesn't rely on his physical attacks as much that he does the Leech Seed, Protect, and his Gyro Ball is great because he doesn't have a very high speed. So he can do a lot of damage to like even the strongest of sweepers if he can endure it with like one hit. As far as fire types and fighting types go, Azumarill is a pretty good check with that stuff. You know, the Aqua Jet priority is always good, and the Play Rough will take out pretty much anything, especially with huge power, and maybe a Choice Band. Ferrothorn, I've only seen like 2 sets mainly used, and that would be the Leftovers for survivability and the Rocky Head, because he can tank so many hits so easily. They just like abuse that, especially for fighting types, because there's not a lot of special fighting type moves, and an even like less number of people who get that, or Pokemon who get that. Pokemon aren't people. Here he's gonna go right to the final battle, and instead of being fast and not hitting the cutscene and stopping 2 seconds into it, he could have just flung it right up onto her. But he doesn't know where it's supposed to go, so he has to wait for the camera to tell him. Scizor. I like Scizor. Because you get one sword stance, and it's pretty much over for most things. The Technician Stab Bullet Punch is going to put you at like probably over base 100 power. So priority base 100 is about, well, not base 100, but like 100 damage. And you don't get a whole lot of, plus his attack is through the roof, but you don't get a lot of stab priority moves that do that much damage, other than Sucker Punch, but that's not very consistent. So they can just fucking like Will-O-Wisp you, and then you're fucked to shit because you can't do damage anyway. This guy's taking his sweet ass time. Like, he could have done it within 5 seconds of even like the real thing starting, not being good. I don't understand why you do a segmented run and then you like refuse to do more than 1 try at each segment. World record, world record, world record. Very good. As you can see, it stopped at 0.18, which is the equivalent to about 0.46. I'm not very good at math. Yeah, I think I made a mathematical error. Deploying supplies in 5, 4. Did I say deploying supplies? The mod changes her voice. Why didn't you just use one voice for the whole thing? Like, now it's a new voice, like a good one. Hey, GLaDOS, look at my dick. Look at it. It's great. No, my dick is too strong. It's killing me. Oh my god, she's on her fucking period. Like, she's squirting out blood because of his danger. Let's just pull. That's called pulling out. Right there you can see wearing a mask protects you from deadly toxins. No one could cover their